What a movie this was! So you're probably wondering, did I not see this movie before? No, I did not. I have never seen this movie before in all my 45, well, in all the last, oh my gosh. Oh, let me think. Let me process this. In the last 24 years, I had never seen this movie, ever. I saw billboards. I mean, it first came out when I was in four-year college. When I saw the poster for it, when I saw the billboards, I thought of one thing in my mind. I could not, having never seen a frame of this movie. I thought of fucking Gradius. I mean, the Gradius like music. Like I don't know why, but every time I saw that billboard advertising the movie in theaters in the what is it? The fall of 1999, I thought of this damn game. I don't know why. And wouldn't you know it, the movie now, of course, I'm going to throw in spoilers because this is a 24-year-old movie. But the movie opens with the ship very much like the one in Gradius. And I don't know what. So I saw it was free with ads. This is a free to watch movie for right now. I think it's free to watch for the month of May 2023. This and if you're watching this in 2024, happy 25th anniversary, Galaxy Quest, 25 years. And this movie came, I mean, it's supposed to be like a Star Trek kind of thing going on. I don't know why I did not see this movie. I think because my dad was still around and I had to get good grades in school. I didn't think about having much of freedom. I had a very introverted life that was kind of forced upon me, but that's a whole other story that I'll talk about. Well, I've talked about before. And I'll talk about some other time. But after the failure that was the Lost in Space 90s remake, I wasn't sure what this was about, and I didn't care. I got tired of Home Improvement. I didn't think about Sigourney Weaver being in this movie at all. I just thought about Tim Allen, and that was it. And these are the aliens down here that have, plagued the movie. But essentially, what it is that you have these giant, like, mollusk squid people, right? So they're in this movie, these giant octopus people, and they capture actors thinking that they're really space. It's kind of like the plot to Pixels, but we see the aliens, and they built the spaceship exactly the way it was on the TV show Galaxy Quest. Is a fiction within a fiction, in a conundrum, in a parabola, full of contradictions. And there's plot holes to be sure. There's a lot of plot holes. But the movie just relaxes. I'll tell you what, I'll show you my favorite scene in the entire, that made me laugh. My favorite scene in the entire movie as we close out this video. I really like, it's not a movie you worry too much about. You could take some stars, you could take some DMT, some weed, a bong hit, and just kind of watch it for whatever. I wonder how much concern there was for Sigourney Weaver. Now, let me see who directed this. Dean Parisette, Dean Parisette did the last Bill and Ted movie, the reunion movie, the third one, I guess. There's three total, not including the TV show. And these are the squid people disguised as aliens. And you got Tony Shalhoub. You got that one black dude that's in all the. He was in NCIS New Orleans, and all the. I think he was on the John Larroquette show, and more shocks and awes here. So yeah, they're actors pretending to be space people. It's an adventure, right? I guess Tim Allen's character just genuinely wants to be the character that he's playing, and he gets to be that way because these aliens mistake them for actual space commanders and astronauts fighting against tyranny. And I was going to say that this was made around the same time as Star Trek Enterprise. And Star Trek and the bridge of some of the interior of this sort of Gradius ship. I don't know what to call it. I guess I'm going to call it the Gradius ship. I think it has another name in the Konami games. But it has the interior looks like Archer's ship. And the aliens look like the reptilian Xindi. They're CGI aliens, which is very rare to see in sci-fi. You don't really see CGI aliens. You see mostly aliens with human faces because the actors have to be shown, like kind of like Nero and Benedict Cumberbatch and Idris Elba. Somehow you have to see their faces. Khan, Ricardo Montalban, and yeah, I mean this. There's a lot going on. There's rewind time where everybody dies and Tim Allen has to rewind time. There's listening to people on skateboards. It's actually, let's see, it's 2:30 in the morning and I'm listening to people on skateboards. So yeah, this is a very hit and run review here. It's late. It's very early in the morning. We have come upon Monday morning as I start a new week, but I wanted to really cover Galaxy Quest and share with all of you because nope. I mean, look, I have a life and we all have lives. There are some people who haven't seen Star Wars. There are some people who've never seen God, there's so many. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, Clockwork Orange, Citizen Kane. There are still many movies people have never seen. But Galaxy Quest is one and done movie. The movie ends with new adventures with the alien, with the woman being part of the group. Alan Rickman, whose life is, forever scarred with Harry Potter. What can the poor guy do? I mean, he started out with Die Hard, went with Galaxy Quest, and now with Harry Potter movies. I mean, maybe he'll get his own spin-off movie, who knows? There's Tony Shalhoub. There's different people here. There's Sigourney. Yeah, there must have been concern that Sigourney Weaver may not have acted well against the comedian. But Tim Allen was great, and I think the chemistry between the two were very good. They're supposed to get this orb and power the ship, and they have to worry about these little Reese's Pieces aliens. Like this, yeah, this is where they get. So, what will I score this movie? Let me think. What could I give it? I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because the experience is very unique and very different. This is not the scene I wanted to show you. This is where the alien. They're trying to transport this weird warthog, which I think is a combination of a practical puppet and CGI. When Tim Allen's on the planet, they leave him. They go on to get this orb, taking a shuttle pod down to the planet, and you see those little Reese's Pieces aliens. But then they feed him to a giant warthog. So Tim Allen has to figure a way out because the shuttle pod was on autopilot, so they had to abandon him. But then use the transporter. So this warthog that they transport is turned inside out. So 9 out of 10. Just the way everything kind of starts at the beginning with the spaceship rocking back and forth. It doesn't feel realistic in any kind of sense, but after a while, you don't ask questions. As the crew members stop asking questions as to why there's a real spaceship and why they think it's a TV show, what's going on with the reptilian. They were supposed to deal with the reptilian leader. It was a Kudos, whatever his name is, and they zap him with the vaporizer in the end. But they were supposed to do like peaceful delegations and shit, just like maybe sign a treaty or whatever. And it didn't work out. So let me show you now my favorite scene in the whole movie. Oh shit! Oh, there he goes. That's what happens when Lee Syatt takes stars. He's in outer space. Yeah, Joey Diaz knows this feeling. 9 out of 10.